Hi everyone, and welcome to our space together tonight. It's Friday 27th of March. We are most likely... Ciao Simone! Susie! So we are at home for this coronavirus and we are playing our part just like everyone. So we are playing the part of human beings, but at the same time, we as human beings are also, let's say, compared to kind of like the cells that are making up our body. So we behave on planet Earth more or less just like the cells are behaving in our body. So we are going through something right now, and what is happening is that we need to find a new balance. And in this finding a new balance, then we will set up new fundamental things for the life that is coming after this whole experience is going to be over. Yeah. So what I want to say is that if on one side we have all been busy thinking about our own satisfaction so far, well, now reality is kind of like what the events, how they are unfolding. They are letting us understand that we as individuals can be only happy, can be only fulfilled when our community is healthy and fulfilled. Why? Because our life is made up, is made of relationships. And you cannot live alone. You live because there are other people living. You eat something that somebody else has cultivated. And at the same time, you can offer that person something that that person is not going to be able to do it on his or her own. So from now on, the sense of community that we have had so far is going to be obsolete. We have to build a new sense of community. We have to build a new way of coexisting, co-living with other people. We do not own this earth. You can buy a house, you can buy a land, but you don't own it, because when you die, then you have to leave it right there where it was when you incarnated. Yeah, so we don't know anything. We don't own anything. We know many things, many other things we don't know, but we do not own anything. Yeah, so that's a little bit my little speech for the night. Yeah, so let's get our meditation started. Let's find a comfortable seated position. And you can sit on a chair, on a pillow. You can sit wherever you feel more comfortable sitting. And then as you have your own comfortable position, then I encourage you to just close your eyes. Close your eyelids down. Leave them glued shut. And start breathing with your nose if you are not doing it already. And then bring your attention to the perineum area. The perineum is most likely sitting on something. Then I want you to push down from the perineum and pull your head up so you can stretch your back. When your spine is fully erected, I invite you to relax your shoulders, let them just drop down. And drive your attention to your breath. Just observe how the air is going inside and moving outside of your body as you are exhaling. Again, inhaling, the air goes in and it goes down, out. Inhale and exhale. Very well. Let's start a relaxation process together. So keep your eyes fully closed with your eyelids glued shut, and your eyeballs, just move them up as if you were looking at a point between your eyebrows. right there, in between your eyebrows. Look up, but keep your eyelids down, and then take a deep inhalation. And as you keep looking up with your eyeballs looking up, you exhale all the way down completely. And then as you keep looking up, you take another inhalation. And as you keep your eyeballs up and your eyelids shut down, exhale completely. One last time, as you keep your eyeballs up, inhale. And then exhale completely. Now forget everything about your eyes. And I will ask you to move your chin just a little bit under, just a fraction. Move it down as if you were looking down to a flight of stairs that is right there in front of you, and you have 10 steps going down. If you move your chin down, you are going to have this looking down sensation. And as you are looking down, then you see that in front of you, you have 10 steps. And as you are watching these 10 steps, I want you to hear your feet, feel your feet, and see your feet as they are going on step number 10. And then you see your feet, hear your feet, and feel your feet moving on step number 9 as your muscles and all your nerves are starting to get loose. Let's loose, and you go deeper into an awareness of yourself as you move down on step number 8. You can clearly feel that your neck is relaxing. Your skull is relaxing. Your upper shoulder is relaxing. As you move down on step number 7, you realize that now your arms are starting to get loose. All your muscles are getting looser. Your hands are loose. As you're moving down on step number 6, you can feel that your chest is getting relaxed. The area around your scapula is getting relaxed. As you keep breathing, now the breath is becoming a little bit deeper. As you move down on step number 5, you are halfway down, your stomach is getting relaxed. Your whole spine is relaxed now as you move down on step number 4, as your hips are getting free from tension, they are getting relaxed. And you hear your feet, see your feet, feel your feet as you are trading another step, moving on to step number 4. Your body is getting softer, more relaxed. As you move down on step number 3, your belly is fully, completely relaxed. Your hips are relaxed. You can feel your legs are becoming even more relaxed now that you're moving on step number 2. You can feel your breath is getting deeper and slower. As you're moving your feet on step number 1, now you can feel your body is really becoming soft. There is no more tension, not even in your face, not even in your mouth. As you move down on the last step, and your body is fully, completely, and deeply relaxed. You can feel your breath now is deeper and longer as it was before. And you are not forcing anything. Your body is just jiggling and moving slightly from one side to the other because it's fully relaxed. And take another deep breath in and let it go through your mouth. Let's do it once more. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale from the mouth. Very well. And as you stay there with your spine fully erected and your shoulders relaxed, feeling this nice sensation of being in silence. Now we are driving the attention to the center of the chest. We're going to place our right hand in the center of the chest, and with the palm of our hand we are going to sense our heartbeat with the confidence that that heartbeat is going to pop up somewhere very quickly. Once it pops up, just follow it. Become aware of your heartbeat. And keep breathing in this pose as you feel your heartbeat. And you can feel that your heart is just pumping the blood and producing this rhythm and this electromagnetic field that is moving all the way through our body and far beyond our body, bringing oxygen and energy to every single of our cells. And now place that hand bowl back again on your lap, on your knees, on your legs. And keep the attention to your heart and visualize your heart. Just imagine how it looks like. And actually visualize your heart as it is beating, as it is producing this rhythm. Alright, then as you are following your breath, with your next inhalation, I want you to imagine that your heart is expanding on the bottom. As you inhale, your heart is expanding on the bottom, and as you exhale, then it's going back to its regular shape. Inhale, it's expanding in the bottom. Exhale is moving back to the natural shape. Again, inhale is expanding on the bottom, and exhaling, it gets back to its regular shape. Again, inhale, expanding on the bottom, and then exhale, moving back home. Keep doing this. As you keep inhaling, imagine that your heart is expanding from the bottom, just like expanding its roots, going deeper, achieving more space, stretching its capacities, and then exhaling, it moves back in. Again, inhale, and your heart is expanding on the bottom, and then exhale. It's going back. Alright, now we'll do the same visualization, just imagining that your heart is going to expand on the lateral sides, on both of them. So as you inhale, I want you to visualize your heart expanding on both sides, becoming bigger and becoming bigger and becoming bigger. And then as you exhale, it goes back to its shape. Again, inhale and see the heart becoming bigger on the sides. And then as you exhale, it goes back. Inhale and expand on the sides, and exhaling, going back to its regular shape. Inhale, expanding on the sides. Exhale, let's go back to the regular shape once more. Inhale and expand. Exhale, those sides are moving back. Alright, once again, inhale, it expands on the sides. now we're going to visualize our heart expanding in the front and in the back. As you inhale, your heart is expanding front and back, achieving more space, becoming bigger, becoming more inclusive. And then as you exhale, it goes back to its regular shape. Again, inhaling, expanding in the front and in the back. And exhaling, it goes back. Again, as you inhale, your heart is expanding in the back and in the front. And exhaling, it's going back. One last time. And exhaling. Alright, then we'll do the same thing, visualizing your heart expanding on the top, moving all the way up, becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and then going back. Now inhale and see your heart moving all the way up, expanding all the way up. And as you exhale, it goes back. As you inhale, feel your heart expanding on the top. And as you exhale, it goes back. Again, inhale, visualize your heart expanding on the top. And as you exhale, it goes back. Once more, inhale up. Exhale down. All right. And as you keep your attention to your heart center, I want you to visualize in the center of your chest, right there where your heart is. In the center of your heart, I want you to visualize a little flame, like a candle flame. This flame is flickering right there in the center of your heart. This flame is bringing light, is bringing wisdom, knowledge, information. It brings safety, it brings certainty, it brings peace, it brings intuition. And it's right there in the center of your heart. Right there in the center of your chest. And you can watch it, you can observe it, and you can see that that light is kind of like making the darkness seems a little bit smaller. You can see the light of the flame, you can feel it, you can sense it, you can even smell it, the warmth, the energy. And I want you to observe this flame, see it, realize what colors are you seeing. There is orange, there is yellow, there is red. You can see the flame is flickering, moving upwards, looking for oxygen to burn. And now you can realize that that flame is becoming bigger and it burns more. There's a bigger flame, more light, more clarity, more peace. And you can see it, you can feel it, you can feel this flame becoming bigger. That's very nice. And now I want you to just move a little bit away from your body and look at yourself like you were another person. And as you are looking at yourself, you see that flame burning in the center of your chest. You can see what that flame is producing. You can see that the flame is a good flame. It's a sacred light. It brings light and it makes darkness become smaller. It brings wisdom, it brings intuition, and it brings clarity, and it brings enlightenment. You can see that flame very clearly right there in the center of your chest. And as you are looking at that flame is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. And as it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, you realize that now that flame is kind of like everywhere in your body. And now you realize, watching very closely, you realize that your body is made up of tiny, small, tiny little parts called cells. And you have 75 trillion cells making up your body. And you can see every single one of these round cells composing, making up your body. You can watch it. You are observing yourself from outside, and you can see how many of these cells are composing your body. And as you are observing closer, you realize that the flame you see in the center of your chest is actually burning inside every one of those cells. And you realize all of a sudden you are actually looking at 75 trillion flames, tiny little lovely flames burning in every single one of your cells. It's such an incredible view. It's so powerful and it's so theatrical. There is so much light, and that light is just made up of tiny, small, microscopic little flames inside every single one of your cells. And as you are observing, you realize that those flames, all of them, are kind of like alive and flickering and moving, almost like dancing. And they are creating these beautiful colors. There's a little bit of yellow, orange, red. Those are the colors those flames are made of. And now you cannot even see the cells anymore. You just see the flames. And those flames, as you see them, they are so powerful and so hypnotic that they actually look like lotus flowers with those petals coming from the center, moving outside in an ever-expanding movement. And you can see those petals opening and moving, and those petals are actually the flames moving and expanding in every one of your 70 trillion cells. And those flames, as you observe more clearly, they are bringing energy inside your body. They are fueling your body with new, fresh energy that is filling up all of your being, burning all the toxins, burning everything that is unnecessary, burning it definitely now. And as they are burning everything that is not needed anymore, you realize that it's even becoming stronger, and there is even more light now coming from those flames. And on your next exhalation, you realize that your heart is still there in the center of your chest, beating, broadcasting that signal of who you really are in your body, in your system, and even far away from your body, in the ether, in the space. You are like an antenna. You are receiving frequencies and signals, and you are emitting and producing frequencies and signals. The way you feel right now is actually your own blueprint. It is actually the type of frequency that you are offering to the universe. You are invading the space around you with your own frequency. Who is next to you is going to feel how you're doing, what you're doing, what you are actually broadcasting. Same way you can feel from other people. So much light in your chest and in every one of your cells. You can observe that flame, you can observe, and you can feel how good and how well you're feeling right now. It has been a very short moment, but it was a very short moment of purification, of awareness, where we have gone into a deeper state of awareness of ourselves and a deeper state of relaxation, which is very much needed, especially in these days. Things that are happening are not so important. The most important thing is the way we decide to act or react to the things that are happening. That is what is going to make the biggest difference in our lives and in the lives of the ones who are next to us. How do we decide to react? What are we deciding to do? And keep breathing through your nose, just observing the air that goes inside of your body as you are inhaling, and outside of your body as you are exhaling. You're keeping your body relaxed, and at the same time your body is alert. You don't need to be tense to be alert. You can be relaxed and be alert at the same time. On your next exhalation, you can gently open your eyes, feeling recharged and feeling relaxed, feeling more at ease with yourself and what is around you right now. You can place your hands together in the center of your heart, just allowing a sense of gratitude to spread from your heart center and a smile to spread upon your face. Our meditation together is over, but if you feel like you want to do a little bit more, then just stay there and keep on meditating in the same state. Just follow your breath and it will be fine. Thank you very much to everyone for being together, for expressing togetherness, wholeness. Everyone alone, but everyone together in this lovely online community that we are doing. And have a good one, your energies. Enjoy your night. Good rest.